And we are back, folks. Hello, hello, hello. Checking the integrity of my recording. As we do, we are good to go. And we're back here with game number 4, Mozzarella Maneaters versus the Stilton Saucers. We are at, I believe, the Corral. And I brought some show and tell this time, because I just wanted to show. So there's stuff behind me, but you can't really see. And there are a couple baseball things behind me, and this is one of them. This is a... Ooh. It's actually very, very dusty, but this is a Delmarva Shorebirds hat. An affiliate, I think an A-ball affiliate maybe at the time, I don't know. Affiliate nonetheless for the Baltimore Orioles, and it was given to me by none other than Scott McGregor, pitcher for the Baltimore Orioles in the 1980 World Series team, and I had a great chance to meet him and interview him for a failed podcast that I did. And he's great guy, excellent guy. Sat with him at his house and talked ball for a long time. And just wanted to show you guys that because that's some cool baseball stuff that I have behind me that nobody can see. But it is what it is. All right, we are here. Enough rambling. Again, we are here for game number 4 between these two teams. Obviously, the Saucers lead the series 2-1. Wally Shepard on for the Maneaters, and then Delia Jeffries on for the Saucers. Let's get right to it. And again, typically I am prepared, but I am not right this moment. But now I am, because I have things set up, I think, for myself that I can make changes really quick. Adjusting my volume, getting things going here. Gotta post videos online yet too, folks. I'm like behind on that.
Welcome to game 4 of the tournament round of 16.
Mozzarella Maneaters and the Saucers Speed Demons versus the Contact Specialists. I love this new ballpark. It's such an interesting it plays in such an interesting way. I actually just realized that it kind of looks like kind of has a little bit of a Petco Park feel to me. But anyway, Delia Jeffries on the bump. Here's the first pitch. Aria Bell at the plate. It's fouled away. That's a base hit up the middle. That's how we start off this game. Let's talk about Delia Jeffries. Travis Valencia steps in. DH. 54 for him. With a runner, excellent speed on first base. And the Maneaters looking for another game and easily stolen back. Wow. No chance. Not a very good arm behind the plate either. And what is happening there? Don't know what happened there. I don't know why she was running. Should have not run at all. Jesus. All right, so there's an out. That's a cheap out. I will say that. Quentin Jock stepping in. He's hitting the hell out of the ball. He's on fire. 778 average. Jeffries gets him with the slider, I think, down and away. And over to... All right, so they only get the out at second. A lot of things happening right off the bat. But agreement in. Showing off the guns. All right. 4-seamer slider curveball changeup for Delia Jeffries. Kind of an even-keeled pitcher, I would say. She might be a B+ rated pitcher. Oh boy, had him way out in front. And a little dribbler to Fletcher. That is the final out. We'll talk a little bit more about Jeffries when she's back on the bump, because I do have some stats from her previous appearances. And that brings up Bracketeer to lead it off. But talk about someone who's hitting the hell out of the ball. 692 for her. And Wally Shepard steps in on the bump for these Mozzarella Maneaters. And quickly, he can't find the strike zone. And that's just not how you want to start the game, is a leadoff walk. No. Nass Schaefer steps in. 264 for him. Let's take a look. Shepard, 4-seamer slider, curveball, changeup, and forkball. Good speed on the base pass here. And boy, that gets away from Pepperoni's behind the plate. All right. Agreement over to Griffith. That is the first out. Runner moves up to third. And Demetrius Spencer steps in. Man, I actually don't like the Saucers. Now I'm looking, and I don't know if it's because I modeled them after the Houston Astros, but they just piss me off. In my game that I play, my franchise that I play with them, boy, Pepperoni's having trouble behind the plate and they can't get it. And I'm gonna call that a pass ball because Pepperoni should have had that. As Cannon Wilhelm steps in, hit 400. That was a walk too, by the way. And Wally Shepard has crossed up. I didn't realize that. Down on strikes goes Cannon Wilhelm. Anson Caldwell steps in. Perhaps it's all the junk that Shepard throws. He's a pretty middle of the road pitcher. That's out number 3. But like I said, I don't know. I don't know what it is about them, but it's like one of those teams. It's like this is what happens with the Astros every year. I'm just gonna wax philosophic about Major League Baseball now. Spud Pepperoni stepping in, hitting 364. You go, Spud. You give yourself some Major League clout heading into the. Well, we don't know if they're going to lose the tournament this round or not. But either way, give yourself some upsell yourself, I suppose. Good eye from Pepperoni. Shuffle draft coming after this turning. I'm sorry, after the next turning. What am I talking about? Andre Wallace, 444 for him. Spud does not run exceptionally well. He might actually run backwards when he runs. But the Houston Astros, every single year, boy, that got out of there in a hurry. A 2-run jack, 415-foot shot into left field stands. Wallace's first homer, 3rd RBI of the tournament. Mozzarella Maneaters take the early 2-0 lead. And who was that again? Andre Wallace. He had 1 homer, 5 RBIs last time for this Mozzarella Maneaters club that played 13 games. Had a pretty good team, actually. Oh, man, what are you swinging at, Beagle South? Good eye. Oh. Did he get under that? Yeah, he did. That ball just kind of died in the air. Spencer puts it away.
Number 17,
Or 8-hitter Jack Griffith comes in. I like speed and contact down at the bottom of the lineup. So I like the way that this Maneaters lineup is constructed. Let me go back to my point. Just close the book on my rant about the Astros. Every time you look at the Houston Astros, they end up having guys that are like, oh my God, I didn't realize this guy was hitting, 290 with 80 RBIs. I didn't know this guy had a crazy 1.0 OPS. I didn't know this guy was hitting over 300. I didn't know this guy was leading the league in, walks or something. Like their offense just always seems to be there at the end of the season. And they surprise you, and that's the way the Saucers are for me. Yes, that's an easy stolen bag. Saucers are kind of like that for me. It's like, oh, wow, all these people are... Ooh. All right, Cannon Wilhelm throws out the runner as Connor strikes out. Yeah, that's my thoughts. It's just like, wow, all these guys are doing amazing. Except Gabe Peacock. So we got 6, 7, 8 to up for the Saucers here in the bottom of the second. They're trailing 2-1. And down on strikes. as Bautista steps in. And Shepard. Let's take a look at Shepard real quick for the Maneaters Club. Like I said, they played a lot of games. And that's a base hit up the middle. They played a lot of games last tournament. Shepard in his 3 starts, 2-1, did not have a good ERA at all. 10.95 ERA, 1.86 WHIP. He's 12 in the 3rd innings pitched. 314, that's what batters were hitting against him. That one is drilled, and is that going to get out? Oh, off the wall. Wallace kind of has trouble with it, and it's a double. So the Saucers are threatening here. Fletcher up in the 2nd inning. You know, this series is actually pretty darn entertaining between these two teams. I will say that. Ooh, that looks pretty good to me. 3-1 to Fletcher. It's her first at-bat of the tournament, and she draws the walk. Bracketeer steps in now. 692, hitting quite well. Clutch activated. Bases juiced. 1 out. A lot of things happening. And boy, Shepard is trying to pitch around her. You can tell. 3-1 now. Gone. A grand slam for Bria Bracketeer. 437-foot jack. First homer. 6th RBI of the tournament. And 5-2 now the Saucers take the lead. Bria Bracketeer had, let's see, 1 home run last time with 1 RBI and hit 158 in their 6 games. So she is showing everyone, I can play ball. 0-2 now on Schaefer, and he strikes out. And Shepard needed that strikeout, as you can see. Spencer steps in. I wonder how many long balls Wally Shepard. I have to change his name. That was his old name. Wally Shepard. How many long balls did he give up? And that's out 3. Shepard gave up 6 home runs? That has to be a typo. Led the team gave up 6 home runs. Okay, that is actually, I mean, they played a lot of games. He only had 12 in the 3rd innings, and he gave up 6 home runs. It's like almost 50% of the innings that he pitched, he gave up a home run. It's crazy. He led the team in giving up home runs. All right. As I was flabbergasted by that. Wow. Valencia steps in. He's 0 for 1. Good speed on the base pass. And that's a base hit. So 2 on here, top of the 3rd. For the Maneaters, Quentin Jock steps in. By the way, top of the order here for the Maneaters. Again, as I was going through, I'm seriously flabbergasted by that. Jeffries, well, swinging bunt, and they try for 2. Do they get it? No. So at the corners now. I guess it was a good try. Aggressive play by Wilhelm behind the plate. Doesn't have a good enough arm to make it happen, though. Very good speed on the base pass as Greenman looks at a strike. 1-1. 1 out, top of the 3rd. Almost had him chasing. 3-1. And walked him, so she walks the bases loaded. Jeffries, I don't know if I mentioned, in her 1 start, she did not fare well. Hitters 333 against her. All right, ball in the dirt. Good block behind the plate by Wilhelm. And Spud chases at the ball. Bases loaded. Good eye. Oh, boy, he just waved at that one. What a lazy swing. Back to Jeffries. They do the... Oh, no. Oh, my God. I've never seen this before in this game, ever. Holy cow. What? Okay. Wow, okay. Bases loaded. Wilhelm, little swinging bunt at home plate. Wilhelm steps on home for the force out. Airmails it. This is a ground out to Bracketeer to end the inning. Airmails it over the first baseman's head. Gets into right field. Freaking Pepperonis, who doesn't run at all, gets all the way to third. Runs, score. That closes that gap. It's now 5-4. 3 runs came in that inning. Wow. Okay. No, I'm sorry. 2 runs came in that inning. Ooh, okay. Wilhelm may just made up for it with that jack right there. He's like, sorry, guys. Remember that moment where I made that throwing error? Well, now I just hit a 430-foot bomb. So, Wilhelm, second homer, 5th RBI. Is that his second homer of the day, maybe? That brings up Anson Caldwell. So that extends the lead a little bit here for the Saucers. 6-4. I can't believe Shepard's actually still in. He's looking tense out there. 46 pitches, only the 3rd inning. No outs. And the 2-2 pitch. A line hugger, but foul down the line. And Shepard picks up another strikeout. Shepard gave... Alright, Peacock steps in. He's 0 for 1. Peacock is struggling at the plate. He did not last time. Hit 346 last time. That's more like Gabe Peacock. Shepard, you know, digging into his stats, they're fascinating. Because he gave up... Oh my god. Again, 12 in the 3rd innings. Thank God. Get him out of there. 12 in the 3rd innings. Again, batters hit 314. He gave up those 6 home runs I talked about. Most, honestly, I've seen on any scouting report anywhere. That one's fouled away. 7 walks, 7 strikeouts. As that one is pop out. I love how the shadows kind of silhouette onto the field here at the corral. Colt Lowry up 1 for 1, double his last at bat. And fouls that one away. Pretty good speed. Yeah, mid-range speed, maybe a little above average on the base pass. Kelly Duke comes in. Seen her so far, 9 ERA, not the most effective pitcher. Out of this bullpen so far. 2-2 on Lowry, or Lowery. And boy, he's fighting this off. Down on strikes he goes. Colt Lowery. I love the way Colt Lowery looks. Lowry. He looks exactly like a Colt Lowery. This is a fun one. Honestly, 3 people in their whole entire lives on the internet. That is jacked and is gone. Beetle South. A home run to center field. 429-foot shot. Boy, the balls are flying out of the corral. First for him. He had 1 home run last time. I think that was his... Holy shit. He had... That is jacked and is also gone. Back-to-back jacks. And it was Jax Griffith that time. 402-foot shot into the bullpen. First home or third RBI. Both Griffith and South had one home run in the last tournament each. All right. Is it a tie ball game now? And Jeffries is pulled. Here comes Greg Farley. It's a freaking tied ball game. Farley, the southpaw, comes in. Take a look at his stats. No ERA. 1.5 whip. It's pretty good. Ooh, knocked down at third by Peacock, and they can't get him. As Ari Bell steps in. Top of the order now. No outs here for the Mozzarella Maneaters. Boy, this is a scrappy ball club today. Good speed on the base pass as well. And that's not going to do anything because that's the 4-6-3 double play. They are playing like a scrappy club. I think that's what I said about them last time. And again, going from Super Mega Baseball 3 to 4, the teams that there's adjustments made. All the players have all the same stats, but the teams are just rated differently and weighted differently, I suppose. So that's out of number 3. And I said last time that they were a scrappy team, and they are playing like a scrappy team. Boy, they are just 2 runs. They scored 2 runs every single inning, with the exception of the first. Could they score 2 runs here again in the 4th? That'd be crazy. We're in the bottom of the 4th, though, so they're not up. Kelly Duke's on the mound. Fletcher's at the dish. And that is a out. An out. And an out. 3 up brackets here. She already has a home run today. She is locked in. Her stats are all off the charts. Boy, she is just super locked in. Good play off the wall from Aria Bell. Looks a lot closer than it should have been at second base. That brings up Nash Schaefer. Look at Nash Schaefer. Gigantic thighs. 2 for 2. Okay, Diana Ventura comes in. And over to third, they try pepperonis. They fail. 2 outs, and this is the final out. Boy, they squandered that opportunity. Saucers. And Quentin Jock will be 3, 4, and 5 for the Mozzarella Maneaters here. Still have Farley. And Ventura's behind the plate now. Wilhelm at first. Farley still at the bump. And ball almost hit him on the kneecaps. 3-0, and that is a walk to lead off the inning. 3 minutes 0 for 1. This is just a wild game. And a base hit into right field. Lowery has pretty good arms, so they hold the runner at second. It's kind of a short right field as well. And it brings up Spud. Pepperonis, modeled after none other than Bryce Harper. Why? Because Bryce Harper's nickname should be Spud. Because Bryce Harper would do that. He would freaking try to lay down a bunt just to help the team. All right, Wallace steps in now. Bases juiced, no outs. Farley working himself into trouble here. And crowd getting kind of restless here at the corral. There's a strike, 3-2. Martians in the crowd like that. And it's a double play. So 1, 2, 3, double play. How often do you see that? Not too often. What that does, it brings up Beetle South, who has a home run today. And Is that going to drop it? No. Batista's there. Number 3. All right. They didn't score 2 runs that inning. How weird. Bottom of the 5th. 3, 4, and 5 due up for the Saucers. See what they can do. Kelly Duke's still out there on the mound, working away. One and 2. Spencer's looking locked in. Strikes out though. It's not good. Here is Cannon Wilhelm. He had a homer his last time up. And squibs one down the line. That is out number 2, and Anson Caldwell comes in. And boy, if you're Kelly Duke out there on the mound, you want a big 1, 2, 3 inning here. And they won't get it past the diving Greenman. If you're just joining us, or more than likely, if you've skipped ahead in this video and you see it's 6-6, as Bruce Terrell comes in, you see it's 6-6. It's 6-6. It's tied up. Bottom of the 5th. 2 outs. Runner on first with very good speed. That don't matter because Quentin Jock fields and fires from the hot corner for the final out. Top of the 6th we go. 8, 9, and 1. Jax Griffith steps in. Has a homer today as well. And liner to Fletcher for the first out. Connor's 1 for 2. All right. Camilla Smalls comes in. Pinch perfect. I have read some things about the pinch perfect trait. It has been positive things. It's been a very good. That's gonna get off the screen. The Reddit thread. A lot of people said pinch perfect has come in clutch. Oh, Lowry. The nice diving catch. Not if you got some guy out in the outfield doing that. Aria Bell just taunting Greg Farley. Saying something like something bro. I don't know. Nice tie, bro. I don't know what she said. 0-2. Down to strikes. 1, 2, and 3. Probably shouldn't have done that. Bottom of the 6th we go. It is all tied up. 7, 8, 9 do up for the Saucers. All right, Pepperonis. Ugh, wow, Pepperonis goes to left field, and Smalls behind the plate now. Foul ball. And 2 and 2. And now 3 and 2. Down on strikes. Lowry steps in, 1 for 2 with a double. So much has happened in this game, it's ridiculous. Terrell, let's talk about him real quick. 4-seamer, 2-seamer, and the curveball. This fireballer out of the Mozzarella bullpen. Terrell, let's take a look at his stats. And past the diving first baseman. Actually, we don't have his stats because I believe Terrell is the bonus pitcher for the Maneaters. You see Fletcher steps in. Got Sierra coming in. Okay. All right, Saucers, I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. Contact hitter coming in. Rally starter. Boy, looking pretty good right out the gate. Good eye, 2-2, 1 out, runner on first. Good speed on first base. And who we have? That's Sierra.
Beth Sierra.
Only 200 in her 3 at-bats. Sorry.
Not 3 at-bats. 10 at-bats, but again, just not a big sample size for her. She strikes out here.
Bria Bracketeer having herself a game. One and one. And now 1 and 2. Down on strikes she goes. They throw down to first to get the put out. 2, 3, and 4 do up for the Maneaters. Can they get a run? Can they take the lead? It's all tied up at 6. All right, Andrew Kerr comes in. Elliot Elliston. Boy, Ari Miller. So a lot of changes here. Ari Miller goes to second base. He's their regular second baseman. Elliston out on the bump. He still has to play to get. Andrew Kerr is no, he's not Kerr's first at bat.
Just swings at that one. And there's Kerr. And ooh, gets a base hit. And Andrew Kerr. He had
420 last time for them. So it's a good pinch hitter to put in. All right, Quentin Jock steps up. Very good speed on the base pass. Some stats all jacked up.
as Elliston on the bump.
Runner goes and it's safe. 1-1 now, and goes again in the dirt. No chance. All right, the go-ahead run at third. And Jock fouls that one off. 2-2. And 3-2.
Fouled away. Who's this? Elliston out on the mound. Down on strikes he goes. Oh, Elliston. I think Elliston is actually their bonus pitcher as well. I don't see him on my scouting report.
All right, who's up now? Who's this? Greeman. Little line out to Peacock, and oh boy, it's down to Spud Pepperonis. Come on, Spud. A base hit scores. Again, the go-ahead run. And does he do it? No, he doesn't. A line out to Bautista. So the Saucers need a run to win this game. Boy, what an even matchup. 6-8-0, 6-8-1 across the board. In terms of runs, hits, errors. It's a good way to start off. Ventura with the base hit. All right, folks. Spencer steps in. He's 0 for 2 with a walk. You could say he's due. Big contact guy. Needs a hit. Terrell still out there on the mound. Looking pretty good, actually. I'm getting a little tired. A little hit and run action there. Foul ball, 2-2. Spencer looks at a ball 3 low. And walked him. So, walk, score, runs. That brings up Cannon Wilhelm, who's 1 for 3. Has a homer today. All right, Nola Dixon comes in. We know Nola Dixon because she played last time for the Maneaters. That is a hit down the right field line. And Wilhelm comes in with the big hit. Loads the bases. That brings up Caldwell. 1 for 3 with a single. Bases juiced. Full of Saucers. 6-6, bottom of the 7th. Base hit wins the game. And it's foul. And they bunt. They bunt. Oh, and that's it. That's it, folks. That wins the ball game. The bunt base hit, actually, I think it was, to win the game. The Saucers take game number 4. They now lead this series, 3-1. 6-8-0 to 7-11-1 on the Saucer side. Boy, oh boy, this is a back and forth kind of game, wasn't it? Very exciting. 6 walks, 3 strikeouts on the Maneater side. Let's see who did the offense for them. Some home runs there from Wallace, South, and Griffith. Smattering of hits throughout. Nobody had a multi-hit game. That's interesting. On the Saucer side, 4 walks, 9 strikeouts. A lot of multi-hit games, including home runs being one of them from Bracketeer, Wilhelm. Yeah, just a lot of good offense on their side. And again, it was back and forth. So Shepard and Jeffries both get the no decisions. Elliston picks up the win. Terrell takes the loss. Bracketeer, Griffith, and Wallace are your top 3 players. So go back to the elimination hub. We go. And let's see. Like I said, I think the Saucers now lead this series 3-1. One more win, they'll be advancing to the next round of the playoffs. All right, folks, that is it for me right now. Why don't you come back next time? Why don't you hit that bell? Get a notification when we post videos, and then you can come back and you can watch this next game, which could be exciting. That's it for me right now. Thanks so much for watching. We'll check you guys out next time. Geek Cheese, Cheese League Baseball, sub, all that fun stuff. See ya. Bye.